driving to traffic. Let me paint the picture first. 7:24 a.m. Parents taking their children to school. Community members going to work. What were they calling for? They saw a man, our suspect, dressed in full battle fatigues, army fatigues, if you will, attack vest with body armor, a headset of communication on his head, and a fully loaded assault rifle. Imagine a mother or a parent taking your child to school, looking to the left or looking to the right and seeing that man. Immediately, multiple deputies responded to the scene. Deputies arrived on scene. Multiple commands were given to the suspect. Drop the weapon, drop the gun. He did not comply. Again, multiple commands. Drop the weapon, drop the weapon. So de-escalation, that's what we're trained to do. At 7:38, after multiple commands to drop the firearm, 3 of our deputies fired on the suspect. Unfortunately, that suspect has since been deceased. Let me paint the picture again. Imagine yourselves driving your children to school and seeing that man there. Also, look, just to my left, busy business complexes. I've got Lowe's right here. I've got multiple shop centers over on this way. This was a dangerous situation. Let me reiterate something on behalf of Sheriff Chad Chronister. Our number one priority here, is to keep this community safe. 7:24 in the morning, a man dressed in fully armed fatigues, a fully loaded assault rifle, body armor with 2 magazines in his body armor. I cannot get into the identity of the suspect right now. Next of kin has not been notified. As per our policy, FDLE will be conducting the use of deadly force investigation. Joining me up here is Florida Department of Law Enforcement Special Agent in Charge Mark Brunel, and then to my right is the Madam State Attorney Susie Lopez, which I thank their partnership. The deputies involved are Lieutenant William Gurgel. He has 35 years of service. He has no prior uses of deadly force. Deputy Matthew Fluck, 1 year of service with the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office, no prior deputy-involved shootings. And Deputy Courtney Baldwin, 6 months of service with the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office, no prior deputy-involved uses of force with the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office. And let me just end this before I take some questions. The number one priority for Sheriff Chad Chronister is the safety of this community. Violent crime has no place here, as my partners behind me agree with. And in light of the FSU shootings just recently, what could have happened here today? What could have happened here today? I'll take any questions. Just a reminder, preliminary investigation, I'll do my best.
Did he have intentions, sir, of carrying out a mass shooting?
That we don't know, and that's for the Florida Department of Law Enforcement to get into. All I can tell you is this. 3 deputies responded to this scene and had to use deadly force. Those deputies put their uniforms on today. They knew maybe in the back of the head they had to use deadly force if a situation occurred. That suspect, whatever his intentions were not peaceful. You don't dress in army fatigues with a tack vest, with body armor, a fully loaded assault rifle, and comms on your head to do anything peaceful.
Have you gotten any calls from anybody who said, yes, I was worried about him, I knew something was up with him recently, or have you found anything on his person or in his apartment or wherever he lives that indicates what his motives were? I'm not asking what they were, I'm asking have you found anything like that?
Yes, sir. Great question. I can't get into that, unfortunately. It's still part of the early onset in the investigation, but great question.
Can you tell us if there were any communication? Obviously, there was a lag time between the time the deputies showed up, ordering him to put down his firearm
So multiple commands were given to the suspect to drop the firearm.
Did he indicate what his intent was in any way?
I can't get into that right now.
How long did it take this change?
I'm sorry, ma'am.
How long did it take the change to the subject of the
How long did they talk to him? I know that we were here at the comm center, received calls at 7:24. Shots were fired at 7:38. So I can't give you a specific time frame of how long the de-escalation was. But remember, the man is armed with an assault rifle in this community, in the middle of rush hour. Multiple commands to drop the weapon. Multiple commands. Drop the weapon.
He had bombs on his head. Was he communicating with anybody? Do you have any reason to believe there might be other individuals involved?
No, we don't have any reason to believe as of this moment the community is safe. Okay? And we're still working through that, but the community is safe. So his criminal history has some misdemeanor charges. He has a trespassing misdemeanor charge, which he was arrested for, which is a misdemeanor, and also he had possession of marijuana, a misdemeanor possession, but no violent criminal history. No, he is not a convicted felon. He does not have any type of that.
At any point, did he point the gun at anyone?
I'm sorry?
At any point, did he point the gun at anyone?
He was holding the firearm, and I mean, it's still early in the investigation, but he did not comply with commands.
When it comes to this idea that he had the communication device on, was it connected to anything? Was he live streaming something? Was there anything like that?
Still working through that, sir.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. Thank you.